battle. They want to help you fight back. Drago corn heads built with superior technology to handle the most adverse crop conditions you can encounter, all while saving you more corn. Call 712-999-CORN. That's 712-999-CORN.
We do have a couple of them
Ask
coming
how their
up,
features can help you harvest more with a Drago. Drago is a proud sponsor of CRB Sports. Are you
stock, they will order it just for you. Make Coon Rapids Hardware Hank your one-stop shop for all your home needs. And check out their new location. They're proud supporters of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders.
I'm going to swing over here. I'm going to get a quick picture with you.
Hardware store.
All right. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1.
Carl Creole.
Perfect. Now I'll have you right over here.
Our area athletic and wishes all the teams good luck this season. With new inventory arriving daily and backed by the Surfer Life philosophy, why shop anywhere else? Carl Pre-Owned is always focused on
and then if you want to grab these and slide them on, watch it on your foot there. You were kind of stepping on it because I had it under your foot.
Carl Pre-Owned in Glidden. Visit them on Facebook. Your dealer for life. Carl Chevrolet.
Access Seed of Coon Rapids is unlike most seed companies. Being locally owned, we make hybrid and genetic decisions for your local western Iowa region. And with access to multiple genetics companies, we can provide you with multiple trait packages in corn and also extend, enlist, and LLGT 27 soybeans.
All right, we're on in about 15 seconds.
At 712-210-0365 and let Access Seed help you boost your profits. Or check us out at craccessseed.com. Access Seed would like to wish all the Coon Rapids Bayard teams good luck this season.
Mackey Motors post-game show continues here for the girls. Joining us right now, Paige Clockey with the Glidden Ralston Wildcats as they fall here tonight to Coon Rapids Bayard. Paige, a very tough game for you inside. I thought you had a great game, but you knew they were going to be looking for you in the inside tonight. How were you able to adjust to what they were trying to do defensively and to be able to score, I think, 19 tonight and grab about 14 rebounds?
In practice, I worked that move 100 times with Coach. Just, he's like, Brealey's going to be behind you, and you got to work on that and be stronger there. So I was like, okay, I know what I got to do, and I have to know what to do to get it done. So, yeah. How
tough was it getting the ball early in the game? It looked like their defensive pressure kind of forcing the ball away from you early on.
Yeah, they had good defense in the beginning or whatever, and it was hard to get touches, especially inside. But then I started being more strong and then could look opposite for Tyler or something for the three.
As you adjusted, how did they adjust to you? What were you looking for as they adjusted to what you were doing against them defensively tonight?
Well, I noticed that one would start dropping with me when I was like in the lane or up in the middle trying to catch it, so I just had to work around that person.
Let's talk about rebounding tonight. I had you for 14 unofficially, a lot of those on the weak side defensively. What were you seeing in your guys' defense, and how were you able to get so many rebounds off of Coon's misses tonight?
Well, I would stand on the backside. That way when they shot on the other side, I could be there to get the rebound and then just push forward and get it up the court.
I know Coach yelled at you the one time, maybe not yelled, but said something to you about, nobody stopped you while you making the pass. What were you looking at as you got those defensive rebounds and started to push? Well, how were you trying to score tonight?
I was just going to drive in and then see if anyone was in the corner, and if I got stopped, kick it out there, and hopefully they'd hit the three.
A lot of trips to the free throw line tonight. Talk about how you felt like you shot there. It looks like the face not real happy.
No, I wish I would have done better, and that's one thing I need to focus on, I think, is for sure free throws, because I can make one, and then the second's a little bit iffy, so, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, great effort out of you tonight. I know things are going to continue to go well for you. Such a terrific player, so appreciate you joining us here tonight, and best of luck.
Thank you.
You bet. Paige Clockey joining us here tonight. We're going to get head coach Cole Corson. We'll get him over here, and we'll get him on the headphones with us here tonight. Get a quick couple of comments here with Coach Corson. And Coach, appreciate you joining us here tonight. I know a tough loss here tonight. They got off to a good start. A couple of different times you guys pulled within two, but always seemed like when you guys made a run, Bryn Bass or somebody would knock down a shot and they would be able to extend. Your thoughts overall on the game tonight?
Yeah, they had a couple of girls step up and hit some shots. We held their two scores to 23 combined, but the fact of the matter is we didn't identify because it could have been a heck of a lot less. That was a difference early on, is they got that early lead and makes everybody else feel comfortable. If you have to make a shot when you're down 2, down 4, it's a lot different than when you're up by 8, by 10, because it's just different mentally. You're like, hey, if I miss it, we're still up. If if I miss this, oh boy, we could go down even more. But yeah, for that part, we got to do better. We got to find some scoring. I think we had 3 girls score tonight.
Yep.
You're not going to win too many games if only 3 girls are scoring, no matter how talented or whatever it is. So, we got to draw some things up and get some people some touches in places they can be successful.
What do you do offensively to get more shots for the Vanessa Kahlers and the Summer Toms, who I think plays hard for you off the bench, and even Elizabeth Lloyd inside?
Yeah, confidence. Elizabeth right now gets great position. She does a lot of good things that way. It's just learning some moves and confidence to score from that aspect. Same thing with Summer. Her mid-range game's okay. That's where we got to try to get her the ball. And Vanessa has a good three-point shot. She just got to have confidence in herself to make some of those shots and understand where you need to shoot from in the 2-3 zone. A little bit in that pie area that we talk about. But we make a couple of those early on. It helps, obviously, when they're that open. But we didn't hit one, I think, until late, for the most part. So, those 3, especially in Macy, those girls got to step up a little bit and be a little bit more confident in what they can do on the offensive end for us.
Well, Coach, appreciate you joining us. We got to run to get ready for the boys' game.
Yep, not a problem. Thank you, Jeff.
You bet. Cole Corson again, head coach for the Glidden Ralston girls. We'll step away, take a break. We've got the boys' game coming up in 30 seconds here on 93.7 KKRL.
Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City in the
48. Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
Get you our starting lineups here in just a moment. We are just underway in our boys game here tonight. Coon Rapids Bayard controlling that opening tip. Coon Rapids or Glidden Ralston going to sit back in a 2-3 zone. Raiden Doty has it, gets it inside to Hayes in the lane. Easton's jumper, it's up no good. Rebound batted around. Lance Clayburg will pull it down up for Coon, gets it off to Obert. His shot in the lane up no good. Battle taken down that time up by Caden Smith. So the leading rebounders for each team with a rebound early on. Glidden Ralston with it. Olberg out top, defended by Hayes. We'll get you those starting lineups, starting our first dead ball. Olberg gets it now off to Clocky. Clocky going to fire up a 3 up top, up in good. Kale Clocky will put Glidden Ralston on top here by a score of 3-0. 7:10 left here in the first quarter. Appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight. Bounce pass to Clayburg, down to Doty, now off to Oswald, up top to Hayes, left side to Obert. Clayburg will roll through. Obert into the lane, off now to Oswald, down to the right baseline to Doty. Doty gets it back up to Obert on the right wing, up top Hayes, he'll drive in, kick pass down to Doty. Back off to Obert, to Clayburg, back over to Doty on the right side. Doty gets it back up to Hayes, and the Crusaders will reset. Left side again to Oswald, down to Obert, just outside that left block. Up top to Oswald, he'll fire up a 3, up no good. Long rebound is going to be tracked down by Oberting. Oberting brings it ahead, picked up by Hayes. 2 extremely fast players there. Great athletes. Now the pass thrown away. Obert will come up with the steal. Gabe out on the break. Takes it in strong and lays it up and in. So Gabe Obert gets a Coon Rapids Bayard on the board. And they trail it here by a score right now of 3-2. Oberting with it across half court, and we're going to have a lot of contact. Hayes going to the floor, no call. Oberting lobs it up top to Smith, over to Sawyer, down to the left corner now to Clucky. Clucky again penetrating and knocked away by Oswald into the hands of Obert. And now Obert and Clucky run into each other. Clucky goes flying into the scoreboard. We're going to get the ball out of bounds, and it will be Coon Rapids Bayard ball. Starting lineups tonight for Coon: Easton Hayes, Gabe Obert, Tanner Oswald, Raiden Doty, Lance Clayburg. For Glidden Ralston, Ethan Oberting, Carter Sawyer, Kale Clucky, Tyler Brandt, and Caden Smith. Hayes will bring it up, gets it off to Obert. Obert over to the right side, hands it off now to Doty. Clayburg pops out left side, top of the key. They'll find him over to the right side. Oswald going to fire up the 3. It's up in good. Tanner Oswald knocks it down the 3. Crusaders have taken their first lead here at 5-3. Ball nearly thrown away. Smith will come up with it. Backing it out is Oberding. They'll get it off now to Smith. Over to Carter Sawyer. Sawyer was the leading scorer the other night in their game against Caminita. Tyler Brandt up top. Now over the left side to Oberding. Oberding will back it out. Crusaders stay man-to-man here. Sawyer with it out on the right wing. Up top to Smith. Smith gets it back off now into the hands of Clucky. Clucky with that early three defended by Oswald. Drives in, lost it. Some contact, no call. Ball out of bounds will belong to Coon Rapids Bayard. 4:51 left here in the first quarter. Crusaders 3-5 on the season, 2-4 in conference play. They've dropped 2 straight. Glidden Ralston 2-6 overall, 0-5 in conference play. Nice look inside. Doty finds the cutter Oswald. And Oswald will lay it up and in. Raiden Doty picks up the assist. Oswald with his second bucket, first 2-point basket of the ballgame. Lead is 7-3. Nice drive and take that time. Ethan Oberding so quick, lays it up and in. That'll make it now 7-3. 3-point shot from Gabe Obert up in good off of the right side. And Obert drains the three. Crusaders up here 10-5, 4:10 left. They work it on the left wing now to Sawyer. Tyler Shipley, the head coach for Glidden Ralston. Corey Meyer, the head coach for Coon Rapids Bayard. Clucky with it. Up top now to Smith. Sawyer cuts through. Smith looks to drive left side. Finds Oberding. Oberding over on that right wing. Now backs it back out. Defended by Hayes. Off to Brandt. Brandt over to the right side to Sawyer. 3:45 left to first quarter. They'll get it to Smith out near half court. Great matchup there with him and Lance Clayburgh. 2 really strong physical athletes. Great football players, just great athletes overall. Clucky's long three up, no good. Brandt comes down with a rebound. Gets it back out to Clucky. Clucky over to the left side, penetrates in. He's triple teamed down on the baseline. Finds Sawyer, he's open for 3. It's up no good. A rebound taken down by Oberding, and he is going to be fouled on the play by, I think, Tanner Oswald. And that is going to be the call. Oswald will pick up his first. 3:24 left, first foul here in the ballgame. Clucky to inbound down on the baseline. Looking to get it in. Jotten Whitfer has checked into the ballgame for Glidden Ralston. Also checking in for Glidden Ralston is the sophomore Emmett Snyder. Whitfer, of course, a junior. Clucky again looking to get it inbounds. Gets Brandt over on the left side. Brandt 15 feet away. Drives in the lane. Kicks it out now to Snyder. Snyder with it. Picks up the dribble. Works it off now to Oberding. Oberding will back it out in the half-court circle. 3:10 left here in the first quarter. 10-5. Hayes knocked it away, but Oberding able to gather it in. Bounces it off to Clucky. Dribbles through a little bit of traffic. Dribbles it in off the knee. And the turnover going to give it back over now to Coon Rapids Bayard. We've got a timeout on the floor. We're going to take it with them. 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds right here on 93.7 KKRL.
Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Audubon girls beating ICAM Manning tonight to 58-40. Carlisle takes care of the Carroll girls 48-33. The Sac up 30-29 late in the third quarter in their ball game here tonight against Emmetsburg. Here in the boys contest, it's Coon Rapids Bayard on top of Glidden Ralston 10-5. Easton Hayes gets it inside to Clayburgh, spins, shot up no good, and the rebound taken down by Clucky for Glidden Ralston. He'll push. Works it over on the left side to Whitfer. Whitfer pump fake, got around Clayburgh, gets in the lane, bounce pass over to Snyder, over now to Oberding on the left side, top of the key. He's going to drive in, runner up blocked, and Doty will come down with a rebound up for Coon. Off to Hayes, ahead to Oswald on the right side. They're going to back away. That's in his range. He'll fire it up and knocks it down. Second three. Can't back away from a shooter like that. I didn't know who those guys are. That was about a 23-footer, but that's in Tanner Oswald's range. Whitfer with it, now over to Snyder, way out high on the right side, defended out there by Obert. Now up top to Brent, finds the cutter, Oberting. Oberting backs it away on the right side, knocked away by Hayes and out of bounds. And the turnover going to give it, or a ball out of bounds, will stay with Glidden Ralston. Corey Heidoff checking in now for Doty for Coon Rapids Bayard. Heidoff, Parker, Hayes, the two guys that see some minutes off of the bench for Coon Rapids Bayard. They go about 6-7 deep. Glidden will go deeper than that. We'll see if that has an impact on the game. Down to Brandt on the left side. Brandt will bring it out. Now penetrates in. His pull-up jumper in the lane up. No good. Kleberg up high for the rebound. Lance with his second. Ahead now to Heidoff. Over to Hayes. Dumps it back underneath. A nice catch in traffic from Kleberg. And he is going to end up traveling with the ball. Never quite got it and caught it. And kind of got himself underneath the backboard. Tried to jump up into the air and dish off a pass. Travel call. We'll give it over now to Glidden Ralston. 13-5 our score. Oberting brings it up. Gets it off now to Whitver. Whitver picked up by Obert. Up top to Clucky. Over to the right side, or left side I should say. Oberting fires up a three. It's up and good. Clucky will pick up the assist. 13-8 as Oberting knocks down the three. Oswald with it on the left side. Gets it off now to Obert. Obert gets it up top to Heidoff. Heidoff over to the right side. Right elbow jumper up. No good. Rebound tipped around. Pulled down by Oberting. His third of the ballgame. Oberting goes between the legs. Picked up by Oswald. Off a screen by Brandt. Over to the left corner. They've got Clucky open. That three up. No good. The rebound taken down by Whitver. Whitver has it knocked and stolen away by Kleberg. Down to the other end, Hayes going to drive in. They're going to call him for a travel off of the pump fake. Turnover will give it back over to Glidden Ralston. 13-8 our score, 56.9 seconds left. Caden Smith checking in now for Tyler Brandt. Kale Clucky will inbound it to Ethan Oberting. Oberting with it. Walks it up. Easton Hayes will defend. Crusaders stay man-to-man over to Clucky on the right side. Coon's so good defensively. Snyder over to the left elbow. Hands it off now to Oberting. Oberting dribbles over to the right side. Now backs it out. Kick pass up top to Clucky. Clucky looking to drive in. Cuts through some traffic. Gets it up off the backboard. He'll draw some contact. Either Hayes or Heidoff. Probably going to be on Hayes. We'll wait and see what the official call is. And that is going to be the call. Easton Hayes has picked up his first. Team foul number 2 against the Crusaders. Clucky at the line. 57% free throw shooter on the season. Free throw on the way up, no good. Clucky's a terrific shooter. A kid that really has worked hard on basketball. I had a chance to work with him a little bit a few years ago and really loves the game and put in a lot of time. That shooting percentage, I think, will go up as he misses both of them. He's too good of a shooter, but it's been a struggle for him a little bit this year. I think he's lacking confidence at times, but he'll get it going, I think, before the season's over. He'll check out. Sawyer will check in. 33.3 left here in the first quarter. They work it over to the right side. Oswald open for three. It's up no good. Oberting will track down the rebound. Oberting crosses over, looks to drive in. Now kicks it back over to Sawyer. Sawyer with it. Up top to Whitver. Whitver drives in, kicks it over now to Oberting. Oberting backs out, 5 seconds left. Up top, Sawyer catches, fires up, no good. The rebound to Obert, and the first quarter will come to an end. 13-8, Coon Rapids Bayard will head to the second quarter in 1 minute right here on 93.7 at KKRL.
If you're in the market for a nicer, newer vehicle,
services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Welcome you back here on 93.7 KKRL. Appreciate you joining us. Coming to you live from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Travis Brink's running our video production tonight. Go to YouTube. Search 1380 KCM. You can pull up the video and audio. You can watch and listen to the game on your computer or your iPad or whatever device you have. Lance Clayberg comes up with the steal. He's out on the break, bounces it over to Hayes. Hayes draws some contact. We're going to have the whistle on the floor. They're going to wave off the shot. That foul going to go on Ethan Oberding. That'll be number 1 on him. Our video and audio production, that broadcast run by Travis Brinks tonight, is powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids. Easton Hayes at the line, 36% free throw shooter on the season. It is up no good. Misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Now gets the ball back. Now get it over to Clayberg. Baseline jumper up in good. Clayberg came down with the rebound, got it back to Hayes, who got it back over to Clayberg. Clayberg with his first bucket here tonight. 15-8 now in favor of Coon. Oberding finds Clucky left side. Try to pass it inside, tipped away into the hands of Obert, his third steal. Obert will bring it up the left side, penetrates down. Now gets into the lane, goes up strong, misses the layup. The rebound tipped around. Caden Smith has it stolen away though by Clayberg. Reverse layup is up no good. Got his own rebound. Put back is up in good. Clayberg's got 3 steals here tonight. Caden Smith picked up his second rebound, but the lead is at 9 now for Coon Rapids Bayard. Actually, it's up to 11 at 19-8. 6 straight for Clayberg. 3-point shot from Oberding, no good. Oswald will come down with his first rebound. Gets it ahead now to Obert on the left side. Obert, skip pass over to Hayes. Hayes drives in, pull-up jumper up in good for Easton Hayes. 21-8 in favor of Coon Rapids at Bayard. We've got a timeout called by Glidden Ralston. We'll go ahead and take it with them. We're back in 30 seconds right here on 93.7 KKRL.
The team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Quick shout out to New Way Ford in Coon Rapids, sponsoring Sports on the Go with me and giving me a vehicle to drive to all the different sporting events I've been covering over the last year. The New Way Ford feature vehicle of the game is a 2016 Dodge Grand Caravan. It is red in color. It's front-wheel drive. Call 800-861-7268 for more details, or find a picture available on the Carroll Broadcasting website at 1380kcim.com. Sports on the Go with me, Jeff Blankman, powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids, home of warranty forever, your home for free oil changes for life. Easton Hayes with his steal on the other end, shot up no good off of the press. Clayberg comes down with a rebound. He'll draw some contact and get himself to the free throw line. That foul going to go on Carter Sawyer, his first. Good defensive pressure on the inbound that time, and Coon able to come up with the steal. Easton Hayes with his. They've got 7 steals already here in the ballgame for Coon Rapids Bayard. Hayes' free throw is up and good. Easton coming into tonight a 36% free throw shooter. Coon Rapids Bayard would probably have 7 wins if they were a better free throw shooting team. Free throw on the way up, no good. Rebound taken down now by Cale Clucky. Clucky nearly had it stolen away and now drives in, drew some contact, shot up off the rim, no good. Clucky comes down with his own rebound, flips it back up off the rim, shot up, no good. Ball being batted around, it's loose. Tyler Brandt will come up with it, and he is going to be bumped in, fouled on the play. Ball kind of was bouncing all over. It looked like a hot potato for a little while. Nobody really wanting to grab it. 22-8 right now in favor of Coon Rapids Bayard. Tyler Brandt at the line, 50% free throw shooter on the season. Free throw on the way is up and no good. Second free throw coming up here for Brant. Both teams really struggle from the free throw line. Glidden Ralston hitting just 40% from the line. Second one up, no good, and the rebound taken down by Raiden Doty. They're 0 for 4 tonight. Coon just 52%. Coon's dropped 2 games, though, this week alone, that if they'd have made some more free throws, they'd have won the game easily. Hayes inside to Clayberg, over to Oswald, 3 on the way up. No good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Obert. Obert off to Hayes, now off to Oswald, 3 on the way up. Good. Tanner Oswald with his third 3. He has really turned into a shooter this year. 25-8 now. In favor of Coon Rapids Bayard. Oberting, bounce pass up, stopped, stolen away by Oswald. Oswald jumping the passing lane, fires up the 3, it's up, no good. Rebound batted around into the hands of Clocky. Now we're going to get a whistle on a foul in the backcourt, and that'll go on Tanner Oswald. That is going to be number 2 on him. Can't afford him to pick up many more fouls. Parker Hayes will check in. Whitver and Snyder will check in. Sawyer and Smith will check out for Glidden Ralston. Ethan Oberding brings it up. Works it out to Clucky. Over to Whitver. Oberding now off to Snyder to Clucky. Good ball movement, finds Whitver right side. Pass inside. Knocked and stolen away by Doty. Doty off to Hayes. Under 5 left. Roselle Mutual halftime report coming up. Obert open from a 3 on the left side. It's up, no good. The rebound to Clucky. Clucky with 4 rebounds, going to push it ahead. Contact with Hayes. No call again. Amazing how many players, there's so much contact anymore in the game, and players getting knocked down, shots getting thrown off because of the contact, and there are no calls. Clucky lobs it into Whitver, and now stolen away by Hayes. Easton out on the break. Layup is no good. The rebound taken down by Obert, and the layup's up in good for Gabe Obert. So Hayes with the steal, Obert with the offensive rebound and putback. It's 27-8 in favor of Coon Rapids Bayard. Heck of a start for the Crusaders here tonight. Clucky with a great save over on the sideline. Clucky looking to work against Clayberg. Clayberg picks his pocket and comes up with the steal. He's got 4 steals here tonight. Hayes going to walk it up across half court. This Coon team much better than that record indicates. I think they're a 7-8 win team right now, even though they've only got 4 or so coming in. Obert going to drive in. Runner off the glass up and good. It's 29-8 in favor of Coon Rapids Bayard. We've got a timeout on the floor, and it is going to be by Glidden Ralston. We'll step away back in 30 seconds here on 93.7 at KKRL.
Working as a team to achieve success is the only way towards victory. Hi, this is Kelly Danner. Having teammates that have your back isn't just for game day. It's important when it comes to your insurance coverage too. Roselle Mutual and Grinnell Mutual are here to provide you with a winning lineup of quality insurance no matter what your needs are. Give us a call today at 792-4525 for your commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Roselle Mutual, proudly insuring the area since 1876.
29-8 right now, Coon Rapids Bayard. They fell down 3-0 on the 3-point shot from Kel Clocky, went ahead as Lance Clayberg found it Tanner Oswald to put him up ahead 5-3. You think about it, they were down 3-0. They have outscored them 29-5 since that point in the ballgame. Whitver with it now to Oberding. Oberding up top, over now to Snyder. Snyder with it, lobs it over on the right wing to Whitver. He'll drive it on the baseline, kick pass over to Oberding, open 3, it's on the way up, no good. And the rebound taken down. Obert had it knocked away by Whitver. It'll be out of bounds to Coon Rapids Bayard. The Doty will inbound it to Hayes. Hayes will bring it up. 3rd game this week for Coon, just the 2nd out of the break for Glidden Ralston. First home game for them. Coon was home in their first 2 games, Booyer Valley and ACGC. Nearly stolen by Clucky. Doty comes up with it. Now Clucky tips the pass into the hands of Obert. Off up top to Hayes, and we're going to get a timeout called this time up by Coon Rapids Bayard. 3:20 left here in this first half of play. Roselle Mutual halftime report coming up, but we've got a timeout. We'll step away. Back in 30 seconds here on KKRL.
News Company.
People want
St. Anthony Regional Hospital.
People want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Dries Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Dries Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
We welcome you back here on 93.7 at KKRL, coming to you live from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Lauren Holzing, who had a great volleyball season as a freshman for Glidden, sitting over here in the stands tonight. Easton Hayes with the ball for the Crusaders. They get it off to Raiden Doty, down to Obert on the left side. Obert up top now to Parker Hayes. We'll try to call Parker and Easton by their first name so you know which Hayes we're talking about. We're going to get a moving screen going to go on Lance Clayberg. That's something he needs to work on. He got himself in some foul trouble against ACGC, and I think 2 or 3 of those fouls on Monday night were moving screens. He just needs to set himself, such a physical young guy. Not doing anything dirty, just moving on those screens. East Sac falling tonight to Emmetsburg in girls action. Whitver with it left corner. Kind of did a sidestep, then fires up the 3. It's no good. Raiden Doty comes down with a rebound. Pass ahead. Going to be tipped and out of bounds by Glidden Ralston. It'll stay with Coon Rapids Bayard. Coon comes in averaging 51.4 points per game, giving up 49.4. Glidden Ralston averaging just 35.4 points per game, giving up 55.3 points per game. So Glidden has struggled to make baskets this year. Lance Clayberg going to fire up a 3 off the right corner. It's up no good. Rebound tipped around and gathered in by Ethan Oberding. Oberding will push it ahead. Gets it off now to Clucky. Clucky with it over to Oberding. Oberding, he's got Caden Smith inside against Clayberg, but missed him. Now over to Clucky, and we're going to get some contact and a block call going to go against Coon Rapids Bayard. And that one's going to go on Doty, so that'll be number 1 on Raiden Doty. Team foul number 5 here in the half. Make that number 6 against Coon Rapids Bayard. Clucky gets it in now to Whitver. Whitver with it, over now to Oberding. Oberding, over now to Brandt, inside to Smith. The turnaround jumper up in good tough shot that time from Caden Smith. The senior averages 7 points, 8 rebounds a game. It's 29-11. Easton will bring it up. Penetrates in, now gets it off to Obert. Obert drives in, kick pass out now to Heidoff. He'll fire up a 3 up, no good. And the rebound taken down by Caden Smith. Glidden can close it down on this deficit here before half. They get themselves back into this ballgame. Oberding over to Whitver. Going to fire up a 3 up, no good. Obert comes down with a rebound for Coon Rapids Bayard. Off to Easton. He'll push it ahead. Gets it off now to Clayberg. Up top, Obert going to fire up a 3 up, good. Gabe Obert may be putting together his best game of the season here tonight. Crusaders up here 32-10. Ball knocked out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by Coon Rapids Bayard. And I think we might get a discussion here with the official. And I think it's going to be off of White. It'll be Coon Rapids Bayard basketball. And they are going to make the change. Good job that time by the officiating crew. The guy down on the baseline saw one thing, and the up official had a little better view of it and able to get the correct call. I think Travis even saw that one. He was over here shaking his head. He's a basketball guru standing over here to my right. Easton Hayes with it up top. Works it over now to Obert on the left side. Obert with it, fixes that hair, gets it up top to Heidoff. Now over to Easton, up top to Parker. Parker drives in, down to Obert on the baseline. Obert penetrates in, spins down to the baseline. Pump fake, got the defender on the air. Step through move, shot up, no good. Tip the rebound up into the air. Clayberg will clear it. Clayberg drives in, goes in for the right-handed layup and lays it up and in. 34-10 in favor of Coon Rapids Bayard. 30 seconds left in this first half of play. It has been all Crusaders after that first couple of moments. Whitver drives in over to Clucky. He'll fire up a 3. Had that early one and knocks down his second. 34-13. Easton Hayes will walk it up. Crusaders, of course, going to hold for the final shot. Parker now lobs it over to Easton on the right wing. Comes off of a double screen, gets it back over to Parker inside to Clayberg. Down to 4, goes up off the glass, no good. Rebound to Oberding. His shot going to come up here on the stage. And a good job by Travis to protect all of our video equipment. That one looked like it was going to come in and join us. Our score here at the halftime, 34-13. He's not just a basketball guru, he's got volleyball skills as well. We'll step away. Our Roselle Mutual halftime report coming up for you next. Crusaders on top of the Wildcats, 34-13.
Working as a team to achieve success is the only way towards victory. Hi, this is Kelly Danner. Having teammates that have your back isn't just for game day. It's important when it comes to your insurance coverage too. Roselle Mutual and Grinnell Mutual are here to provide you with a winning lineup of quality insurance no matter what your needs are. Give us a call today at 792-4525 for your commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Roselle Mutual, proudly insuring the area since 1876.
This is Iowa, and Avela Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avela Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avela Bank, member FDIC.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
One of the best kept secrets in Carroll is JP Flooring. I was looking to replace the floor in a couple rooms at home. It can be super overwhelming with all of the options available. I popped by JP Flooring and was super surprised and impressed with the showroom and selection. I had no idea how extensive their product lines were. They have a designer on staff that helped me narrow down what I was looking for. When you change your floors, it changes the whole character of a room. I used their product visualizer and could literally see in advance what the styles would look like in my room. I totally recommend JP Flooring in Carroll.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
Roselle Mutual Insurance, a proud sponsor of tonight's halftime show. Roselle Mutual believes in the value of youth activities to help develop adults that will be our future community leaders. They are your hometown teammates for commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Call them today at 712-792-4525. Again, Kel Clockey knocked down a 3 within about the first minute of the game, putting Glidden Ralston on top here 3-0. Gabe Obert then knocked down a jumper on the other end to make it 3-2. Lance Clayberg got the ball down on the block, kicked out the pass to Tanner Oswald, who knocked down the first of his 3 threes in that first half. That put Coon Rapids Bayard up 5-3. Raiden Doty then found Tanner Oswald for a bucket to make it 7-5 or 7-3. They would then have it cut to 7-5, and that was about all that Glidden got in that first half. It was 13-8 at the end of the first quarter, but Coon dominating the second quarter, outscoring them 21-5 to lead it here, 34-13 at the halftime. Coon, I tweeted it out here a moment ago, kind of dominating in almost every aspect. Glidden right now struggling to get good shots, turning the ball over and stuff. You know, they're playing hard, just not getting shots to fall. And then Coon really aggressive down on the other end. Coon's defense has created some turnovers. I've got Glidden right now for no steals in the game. I've got Coon Rapids Bayard unofficially right now with 11 steals in the first half. Those steals turning in at 2 points for the Glidden, or for the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders as they've built that 21-point lead here at the halftime. Taking a look at our numbers here in the first half for Coon Rapids Bayard, Easton Hayes with 3 points, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Gabe Obert has got 12 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals. Tanner Oswald, 13 points. He's got a rebound and a steal. Lance Clayberg with 6 points to go with 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 4 steals. Raiden Doty has not scored, but does have 3 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. Coon 1 of 3 from the free throw line. For Glidden Ralston, Ethan Oberding, he's played well. 5 points, 6 rebounds. Kel Clockey, 6 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. Tyler Brandt has got a rebound. Caden Smith with 2 points, 3 rebounds, and John Whitver with a rebound in the first half. The Wildcats 0 of 4 from the free throw line. We'll step away. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with more of our Rhodes Mutual halftime report coming up next here on 93.7 KKRL.
Owned and operated since 1948. Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
Can your roof handle extreme hail conditions? Ours can. Check it out. As you can see, our Brinks roof has stood up to the test with 0 damage. As for our competitors, well, theirs did not. Is your roof worn out or needs repair? Know that not all roofers and shingles are created equal. If you need honest feedback whether your roof needs to be repaired or replaced, get a second opinion. And call the Roof Pros at Brinks Exteriors, 920-ROOF-PRO.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive healthcare for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Welcome you back here on at 93.7 KKRL. Taking a look at our numbers here, and again in the Rhodes Mutual halftime report, Coon right now in control of this game, up 34-13 against the Glidden Ralston Wildcats. Wildcats, the first team back out on the court, trying to get some shots up right now. Head coach Tyler Shipley out talking with Kel Clockey and Ethan Oberding, I think trying to draw up some things and show them some areas where maybe they can attack against this Coon Rapids Bayard defense here tonight. Again, right now, some other scores from around our area here as we're coming to you from our Roselle Mutual halftime report. We've got Carroll boys right now up on Carlisle 23-6 at the end of the first quarter. It is Audubon leading. IK Manning leading Audubon in boys 14-9 at the end of the first quarter. ESAC girls falling tonight to Emmetsburg 44-40. Raiders had the lead most of that game, but then some turnovers kind of cost them in that second half here tonight. We're going to take one more break. We're back in 1 minute with the start of the second half. You're listening to the Rhodes Mutual halftime report.
Heritage Local Building Products Headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Roselle Mutual Insurance, again, a proud sponsor of tonight's halftime show. Roselle Mutual believes in the value of youth activities to help develop adults that will be our future community leaders. They're your hometown teammates for commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Call them today at 712-792-4525. Coon with the lead and the basketball as we start the second half. Easton Hayes gets it inside to Clayburg. Working against Smith. Ball knocked away by Clucky, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Clucky, and it will be staying with the Crusaders. 7:46 left of the third quarter. Don't forget, Tyler Bruner and I will type up game recaps of every single one of our basketball games and our wrestling meet here tonight. We'll get that posted to the Brinks Exterior Sports Report. You can find that on the website at 1380kcim.com. On the sports drop-down menu, just click on Report Scores and Stats. It'll be broken down. There'll be one page with all of our girls' basketball games, one page with all of our boys' basketball games, and then one page for our wrestling tonight. Three-point shot from Oswald up, no good. Carter Sawyer will come down with a rebound for Glidden. He'll bring it up, gets it across half court. Ball thrown behind Oberning. He'll save it, but it's into the hands of Easton Hayes, who's going to be fouled by a dive-in hustling Tyler Brandt. Brandt will pick up his first. That'll be the first foul against the Wildcats here in this second half. Easton Hayes brings it up, crossover dribble, runner in the lane, up in, good. Hayes showing some confidence offensively here tonight. He's got 6 points now on the night. They work it over to Carter Sawyer. 36-13. Off now to Brandt. Knocked away by Clayburg. Out of bounds though off of Clayburg. It'll stay. With Glidden Ralston. 6:49 left in the third. Motor End player of the game coming up following the ball game. Pass nearly stolen by Clayburg. Smith comes up with it. Now off to Brandt. Over to Clucky. Knocked away by Oswald, but Clucky will pick it up. Gets it off to Brandt. Brandt with it. Now over to Sawyer. Over to the left side to Clucky. Clucky with it. Over now to Brandt. Up top to Oberning. Now over to Sawyer. Sawyer with it. Gets it up top to Clucky. His three on the way up. Good. Cale Clucky with his third three here tonight. That'll make it 36-16. 6:20 left in the third quarter. Braden Doty over to Obert on the left side. Obert with it. Now off to Oswald. Oswald brings over, gets it over to Easton. Up top now to Doty. He'll fire up the jumper up top. It's in and out, no good. And the rebound taken down by Caden Smith. I've got him for 4 of those. Off now to Oberning. Ahead to Sawyer on the left side. Back over to Oberning. Now over to Brandt. Right side, top of the key. Down on the right wing to Clucky. Clucky with it. Picks up the dribble. Gets it off to Carter Sawyer. Sawyer with its pass up top. Tipped by Oswald. It's a foot chase. Oswald will beat Clucky to it and lays it up and in. Great play by Tanner Oswald. Crusaders up now 38-16. Oswald with his second steal of the night. He's got 13 here in the ball game. And now Clucky going to drive in. We're going to get a block call going to go against Easton Hayes. So Hayes will pick up his second. That'll be the first against the Crusaders here in the half. Wildcats will inbound on the baseline. They get it in, and the pass goes off of somebody's leg. It's down on the other side of the floor, so I couldn't quite see it. It ricocheted all the way out of bounds over into the Glidden stands, and it'll stay with Glidden Ralston. So that pass went off of a Crusader. And again, they'll look to inbound. They get it to Caden Smith over on the right side. Smith with it, drives in, bounce pass back over to Clucky on the right wing. Clucky, skip pass over to the left side. Sawyer fires up a three. It's up no good. Clayburg with the rebound. I've got him for 7. Oswald ahead now. Obert, great hustle, great job that time by Gabe. I thought he saved it, but the official says he was on the baseline, and the turnover going to give it back over now to Glidden Ralston. We've got a timeout called by Coon Rapids Bayard. We'll step away with them. 5:18 left, third quarter, back in 30 seconds here on 93.7 at KKRL.
Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is a
equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Cal Clockey gets it into Ethan Oberding. Oberding will walk it up for Glidden Ralston. Wildcats down right now 22. Oberding gets it over to Clockey. Clockey with it. Now to Whitver out high on the right wing near the sideline. Up top to Snyder. Back over now to Whitver. Whitver bounces it inside to Brandt. Brandt goes underneath the basket. Reverse layup no good. Raiden Doty will clear the rebound. Doty off to Oswald. Oswald will bring it up. Brings it down on the right side. Gets it off now into the hands of Hayes. Hayes over to Obert. Obert with it on the wing. Up top to Doty. Over to Hayes on the right side. Hayes up top. Oswald. He's going to fire up another 3 at short. Doty the offensive rebound. Put back no good. Rebound tipped around and gathered in that time. Work it over to Whitver. Whitver now off to Snyder. Left side to Oberding. Oberding, who pulled down that rebound a moment ago, working against Hayes. A little jumper for Clockey. 3-point shot up, no good. Clockey tracks down the rebound, tries to throw it off of Hayes. And they're going to say it went off of Hayes and then off of Clockey and out of bounds. So the ball will belong to Coon Rapids Bayard. Easton Hayes will bring it up 38-16. Great crowd on hand. 2 rivals here tonight. Oswald with it. Lobs it over to Hayes on the right side. Hayes will bring it back up top. Gets it now to Oswald. They give it off to Clayberg inside. Clayberg working right now against Brandt. Drives in and the layup's up in good. Had himself right over on the right side of the basket. Kissed it off of the rim. So that's going to make it now 40-16. Oberding. Out high with it. Works it over on the right side now. They get it to Clockey. Over to Whitver. Whitver penetrating in. Kick pass now to Snyder. Down to the left side to Oberding. They try to go inside to Brandt. And it's going to be thrown away. Tried to find Brandt, who was cut into the block. Obert with some pretty good defense that time. Created the turnovers. The pass goes out of bounds. And who will be Coon Rapids Bayard basketball. Bill Winger in the house tonight. Anybody got Bill's number? Give him a text. Of course, he's sitting there with his Hawkeye gear in. Got a chance to say hi to him earlier tonight. He gave me a little bit of a hard time, as he always does. But Bill, a good guy. Always like to tease Bill a little bit. So give him a hard time if you got his number. Just pick on him a little bit. I don't care what about. Just pick on him about something. Oswald up top to Obert. Obert penetrates in. Now off to Oswald. Oswald will back it out. 2:55 left here in the third quarter. They get it over to Hayes. Hayes looks for the cutter. Nothing there. Now to Obert. Over to Oswald. Up top to Hayes. Hayes to Clayberg. Clayberg gets it back up top now to Hayes. Hayes right side top of the key, defended by Snyder. Wildcats in a man-to-man here in this third quarter. Hayes over now to Doty. Hayes will cut through. Now Obert cuts through. Oswald will cut through on the back door. They find him. Layup's no good. The rebound to Oberding. I got him for 8 of those. Long pass down, finds Clockey on the right side. He'll fire up the long 3, up and good. Kale Clockey with his 4-3. Oberding picks up the assist. It's a 40-19. 2:13 left here in the third quarter. Hayes and Snyder that time with some contact. Snyder went to the floor. They get it back to Hayes. Over now to Clayberg. Clayberg into the lane. Kick pass over to the left side. Doty's 3 on the way up. No good. Weak side rebound taken down by Obert. Obert drives in, shot blocked, and the rebound taken down by Oberding. Oberding up the right side for the Wildcats. Stops, fires up a 3, up no good. Rebound loose on the floor. It's going to knock out of bounds. Doty was battling with Snyder and Whitver for it. They're going to say it's last touch by Glidden Ralston. It'll be Coon Rapids Bayard basketball. Corey Heidoff checking into the game. Brandt will check out as Smith checks in. Doty will check out for Coon Rapids Bayard. Hayes will bring it up. Glidden will meet him here. Half court looks like they're going to stay man-to-man. Hayes gets it off now to Heidoff. Heidoff down the right side out to Obert. Obert's three on the way up, no good. And the rebound taken down by Caden Smith, his fifth. Outlets it right side. Oberding will run it up the right side of the floor. Coon getting back defensively. Man-to-man still for Coon Rapids Bayard. They won't probably come out of that unless they have to. And right now with a 21-point lead, more than likely they won't have to. Clucky with it, working it right now against Heidoff. Picks up the dribble, looks for the backdoor cut. Ball somehow got through to Whitver. His shot reverse layup, tried to spin it up off the glass. Shot was no good. We're going to get a foul on the rebound. That'll go against Coon Rapids Bayard. I think that's going to be on Clayberg, number 2 on him. Glidden Ralston to inbound on the baseline. Clucky looking to get it in, getting close to a 5 count. Gets it to Snyder, who can't handle the pass. It'll be tracked down, though, by Clucky as Whitver, Clucky, and Heidoff are all battling for it. Now Clucky tries to split the defense. Clayberg comes up with his 5th steal ahead to Heidoff. 50 seconds left, third quarter. Over to Easton Hayes on the right side. He'll drive in. Pump fake, got the defender in the air. Shot up off the glass is up in good. Easton Hayes with 8 here tonight. Crusaders extend that lead to 42-19. Oberding up across half court, knocked away by Hayes. Oberding will gather up back in. Now has it dribbled off his foot, but over to Clucky. Now off to Whitver. Whitver defended out top by Obert. Gets into Oberding. Now off to Snyder. 24 seconds left. Pass. Oswald jumps the passing lane, takes it down. The layup is up in good on the other end. Tanner Oswald has completely taken his game to another level this year. Now we're going to get, I think the official's going to discuss it here, as they're going to give the ball over to Coon Rapids Bayard. Yep, ball was tipped on the inbounds and landed back in the Glidden player's hands, who was standing out of bounds. So the ball will go over to Coon Rapids Bayard. Clayberg on the inbound, gets it off to Obert. Obert with it. Works it over to Heidoff on the right side. Heidoff looking to drive in. Kick pass in the hands of Caden Smith, who comes up with the first steal tonight for Glidden Ralston. Clucky going to fire one up at the buzzer. It's no good, and we are through 3 quarters of play. Coon Rapids Bayard extending that lead. They outscore Glidden Ralston 10-6 in the third. They take a 44-19 lead into the fourth quarter, which is 1 minute away here on 93.7 KKRL.
To finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Glidden Ralston right now down 25, 44-19. They'll have the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. It's been a tough night offensively tonight for Glidden against an aggressive Coon defense. Great pick and roll. Caden Smith will lay it up, and then Oberding picks up the assist. Good start to the fourth quarter here for the Wildcats. Find themselves down 44-21. Easton Hayes will bring it up. Carter Sawyer going to pick him up. Over to Oswald on the left side. Up top now to Clayberg. Clayberg gets it down to Heidoff on the right wing, or the left wing, finds the cutter Obert. Layup up no good, and Smith will clear the rebound. Smith gets it off now to Clucky. Clucky will bring it up, gets it across half court. Clucky picks up the dribble. Good defense by Heidoff. Creates a tough pass to Smith. They got it to him. Smith drives in, ends up tripping and traveling with the basketball. Turnover will give it over now to Coon Rapids Bayard. pass, a shot up, up and good for Easton Hayes. So Hayes now in double digits. He's got 10 tonight. They start getting this kind of offense from him every night, and this team's going to take off and do some really special things. Clucky has it slip through his fingertips. It'll be out of bounds, and it will be Crusader basketball. Tough night here tonight for Glidden Ralston. We'll talk with Coach Shipley. Hopefully one of the guys will want to come up and talk with us afterwards. Also going to talk with Coach Meyer and one of the Crusaders here tonight as well. Oswald gets it in to Hayes in the backcourt. Colby Culbertson has checked in tonight for the first time for Coon. Oswald going to drive in. Tough runner with one hand up, no good, but Culbertson will come down with a rebound and then going to be fouled on the play. A reach-in foul, and that is going to go against Ethan Oberding, his second. Just the second team foul against Glidden here in the half. Oswald lobs it into Obert near half court. Obert with it, defended by Tyler Brandt. Throws it behind at Clayberg and out of bounds. Turnover going to give it over to Glidden Ralston. The kind of start to this fourth quarter that I think Coach Meyer wants. He wants his team to finish this one here tonight. They've had a tough time with that at times here tonight. Oberding works it over now to Snyder out high on the right side. Tries to find Smith, gets him just outside the right block. Smith double team, now kicks it up to Clucky right side top of the key. Clucky defended by Oswald. Now work it over to Oberding. Oberding backs it out near the half-court circle. 6:10 left in the game. Mackey Motors postgame show coming up. Easton Hayes with the steal. Drives down, draws some contact. Shot up, no good. The rebound taken down that time by Oberding. His 10th of the ballgame. Oberding going to drive in. Kick pass over to Clucky. Clucky will penetrate in. Draws some contact as he really went into Tanner Oswald that time. We're going to wipe off the shot that was made on the other end. And we're going to get a foul. And is that going to go against Glidden Ralston? It is. And the foul is going to call against Cale Clucky. And kind of could see that one down on this end. He really went in there looking to kind of make contact with a Coon player and ended up knocking the guy over. Hayes will bring it up, defended by Snyder. Over now to Oswald. Oswald looking to back in. Bounce pass on the great backdoor cut. Gabe Obert goes up and flushes it. Obert goes up for the dunk off of the assist from Oswald. Beautiful cut. Gabe showing those hops that we know he has. And it's 48-21. Clucky now drives in. Shot up, no good. Clucky gets his own rebound. Kicks it up top. They work it to Emmett Snyder. Back inside now to Brandt. Brandt goes up off the right side and lays it up and in. 48-23. Oswald with it out high on the left side. Now off to Obert. Obert gets it off to Culbertson. Culbertson will back it out. Now up top to Oswald. Oswald looks inside for Clayberg. Clayberg goes off now into the hands of Culbertson. It's knocked away, but into the hands of Obert. Obert back inside to Clayberg off his fingertips, and Clucky will come up with a loose basketball. Rare turnover here tonight for Coon Rapids Bayard. Clucky with it. Now to Brandt on the right wing. Brandt gets it back up top to Oberding. Now over to Snyder. Snyder with it. They work it to Brandt. Ball knocked away. Brandt tips it to Oberding. Oberding will pick it up. Nearly stolen away by Hayes. Oberding now drives in over to Snyder. A three from the left side up, no good. Brandt goes up high for the rebound. Him and Obert crash to the floor, and I think Gabe may be picking up the foul. That is going to be the call. Gabe Obert will pick up his first. Raiden Doty now going to check in for Obert. Gabe tonight with 14 points on the night. He's had a nice solid ball game. Third team foul against Glidden. Smith with it, picks it up the dribble left side. Pass stolen away by Culbertson. Kind of threw that one to Culbertson. Culbertson drives in, tough left-handed layup on the other end, no good. Smith comes down, or Snyder, comes down with a rebound. Now off to Clucky. 4 minutes left in this one. Skip pass over to the right side. Oberding, he'll drive in, kick pass back to Clucky. Clucky with it left side, top of the key. Now over to Brandt on the right wing. Brandt going to fire up the three. It's up, in and out, no good. Oswald will clear his second rebound for Coon Rapids Bayard. Oswald brings it up the right side of the floor. Crosses over, penetrates in, gets it off now to Culbertson. Culbertson drives in, leaves it off for Clayberg, but they're going to say that he slipped and fell before he got the pass off, so the travel going to be called. That was a great thought Sorry about that, Travis. Travis running our video camera. I accidentally just kicked the tripod and made it move on him. Well, just trying to extend my legs out. Didn't realize that I put them in the wrong spot. Don't forget our video broadcast brought to you again and powered by New Way Ford in Coon Rapids. Go to YouTube and just search 1380 KCM. You can watch and listen to the broadcast here tonight. Pass inside to Caden Smith, knocked away by Raiden Doty. It'll be out of bounds. It'll stay with Glidden Ralston. 3:21 left in this one. Motor Inn Player of the Game coming up following the ball game. We're coming to you live from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Clucky lobs it in, tipped by Hayes. It's going to be a foot race. Hayes knocks it off Oberding, who is able to save it, though, to Snyder. Great hustle by both of those young men here late in the game, and this is a 25-point game. Tells you what this game means to both teams. Oberding drives in, misses the tough scoop shot, and the rebound to Raiden Doty, his 6th. Tanner Oswald will bring it up. 3 minutes left in this one. They're working out to Easton Hayes. Hayes with it. Now, Cale Clucky comes up with a steal. He'll drive down, layups good on the other end. Clucky now with a 14 here on the night. His 2nd steal of the ballgame. 48-25. Easton Hayes crossover dribble finds Culbertson on the left wing. Culbertson up top to Doty. Right side it comes to Hayes. They'll come up top. Tanner Oswald. He'll fire up a 3. That one is short. Clucky will grab the rebound for Glidden Ralston, his 6th. Cale will bring it up. Crosses over now. Sits at the top of the key. Right side to Brandt. Down to the right wing to Snyder. Snyder looking to drive, gets it off to Oberding. Oberding will drive in, kick pass over to Clucky, down to the left side to Brandt. Brandt going to drive in, tough shot in the lane, but a whistle and a foul going to go on Clayburg, number 3 on him. Lance Clayburg, just a really terrific all-around player. 11 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists coming into tonight per game. Tyler Brandt at the line, 0 for 2 tonight, 50% on the season. And the first one is up and no good. Bobcats have still not made a free throw here tonight. Some more substitutions. Parker Hayes coming in now for Coon. Also checking into the ballgame is Cade Behrens, a 6'2 sophomore for Coon. Doty will check out, as does Easton Hayes. So Parker, the only Hayes out on the court right now. Free throw on the way by Brandt, up no good. And Behrens will come down with a rebound. Oswald will walk it up. 2 minutes left in this one. Oswald, crossover dribble, bounce pass underneath to Clayburg. Shot up no good. Clayburg got his own rebound. Putback is up no good. Now we're going to get a whistle and a foul. That's going to go against Glidden Ralston. Clayburg still working really hard inside. 2 shots coming up here for Lance Clayburg. That foul on Tyler Brandt, his 2nd. Clayburg at the line. Has not attempted one yet here tonight. Free throw on the way, up good. Actually, he did. He was 1 of 2 earlier tonight. Clayburg now with 10 points, so he's a couple of rebounds, 3 rebounds away from a double-double here tonight. 2nd free throw coming up here for Clayburg. It's on the way. It is up and good. 50-25 now. Lead back to 25 with 1:50 left. So Coon going to sweep the doubleheader here tonight. The boys will improve to 4-5 and 3-4 in conference. Glidden will fall to 2-7 and 0-6. Glidden making some substitution. Mark Lynch into the ballgame. Also checking in is Bryson Ertz. I'll get it over to Lynch. Over to Caden Wink, another great young guy. I know Caden pretty well. Worked with him a little bit when he was younger in basketball as well. Just a great kid. They'll have it. Works it over to the right side to Snyder. Picked up by Parker Hayes. Culbertson jumps the passing lane. Colby will come up with the steal. His 2nd of the ballgame. Now Parker Hayes drives in. Tough layup up, no good. And the rebound taken down that time by Wade Hunter, who has checked into the ballgame for Glidden Ralston. Lynch with it, goes inside for Hunter. Hunter lost it, tips it back out. Also checking in is Charles Schoen. Lynch with it. Over now into the hands of Ertz. Ertz with it, left side top of the key. Out to Wink. Wink looking for a screen. Picks up the dribble. I'll work it now. to Schoen. Back over into the hands of Ertz. Ertz looking to drive, cut off by Heidoff. Backdoor cut by Lynch. Makes a tough catch. Shot up, no good. Ball knocked around. It's going to be kicked out of bounds. And it will be a Coon Rapids Bayard basketball. Don't forget our Mackey Motors postgame show coming up 30.4 seconds away. We're expecting to talk with the coaches from both teams and hopefully a player from both teams here tonight. Parker Hayes going to walking up the floor. He'll get it across half court, drives in and lays it up and in. So Parker Hayes with the bucket will make it 52 now to 25. Schoen with it. 11 seconds left in this one, off to Lynch. Wink drives in. He'll be called for the travel. Coon will get it back with 3.6 seconds left. He'll probably run out the clock. They won't even have to get it into the front court. Parker Hayes will hold it in the back court, and that will do it. Coon Rapids Bayard comes to Glidden tonight, picks up a 52-25 victory. They did not give up double digits. The most points that Glidden scored was 8 in the first quarter. They had 5 in the second quarter, 6 in the third quarter, and 6 in the fourth quarter. Wildcats' offensive struggles continue. That hurt them again against Caminita the other night on the road. Final score 52-25. Mackey Motors postgame show coming up next right here on 93.7 KKRL.
Mackey Motors is your local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
At The Present Company, we will help you transition your home and wardrobe with the changing seasons. Hi, this is Andrea. Whether you're looking to get warm and toasty this winter, or it's time for a light and airy lift this spring, shop our collection of boutique-style clothing, gorgeous accessories, and purses. Add personal style to your home with unique home decor pieces that will warm your rooms from wall to wall. Infuse your home and your wardrobe with style from The Present Company in Audubon.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive health care for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
This is Iowa, and Avelo Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avelo Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avelo Bank, member FDIC.
Can your roof handle extreme hail conditions? Ours can. Check it out. As you can see, our Brinks roof has stood up to the test with 0 damage. As for our competitors, well, theirs did not. Is your roof worn out or needs repair? Know that not all roofers and shingles are created equal. If you need honest feedback whether your roof needs to be repaired or replaced, get a second opinion. And call the Roof Pros at Brinks Exteriors, 920-ROOF-PRO.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together. Why together? Because together we're stronger and more effective. We're proud to partner with you to recycle plastics. Recyclable plastic will have the number 1 or 2 inside the recycle symbol. It's generally a food, beverage, soap, or cleaner container. Make sure they're empty, give them a quick rinse if possible, and put the cap back on. These plastics are not recyclable. They belong in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how you can be part of the recycling team, because together, everyone achieves more.
The door to rewarding career opportunities is closer than you think. All you have to do is open it. DMAC's Carroll campus is your gateway to in-demand, rewarding careers. You can even earn a 4-year degree on campus, thanks to a partnership with UNI and Buena Vista University. It's all waiting for you at the DMAC Carroll campus. So open the door to a better life at DMAC in Carroll today. DMAC, life's calling.
Good win for the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders here tonight as they knock off Glidden Ralston 52-25. Crusaders bouncing back after a couple of tough losses earlier this week to ACGC and to Boyer Valley games where if they would have made some free throws down the stretch, they would have won. So they came in with a 2-game losing streak, but snapped that here tonight as they move to 4-5 on the season, and 2-5 or 3-5 right now, or 3-4 I should say, in conference play. For Glidden, offensive struggles. They struggled the other night in a loss to Caminita, scoring just a few points in the second half, but struggled again tonight. Did not get in double digits in any of the quarters here tonight. We are going to start our post game. We're going to step away. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll come back. We've got Caden Smith with Glidden Ralston waiting to talk to us. I see Gabe Obert, Corey Meyer on the way as well. We'll talk with all of our players. That's coming up after this 2-minute timeout right here on 93.7 KKRL.
The flowers. That's just the whole place looks amazing. I love it.
Sophia, whatever happens, we're here to protect you. Thank you.
There's no room for fear in your dream home policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
For details, contact Nicole Unken at Nicole Unken Agency. Call 712-792-1262 or stop by 412 Highway 30 today.
Working as a team to achieve success is the only way towards victory. Hi, this is Kelly Danner. Having teammates that have your back isn't just for game day. It's important when it comes to your insurance coverage too. Roselle Mutual and Grinnell Mutual are here to provide you with a winning lineup of quality insurance no matter what your needs are. Give us a call today at 792-4525 for your commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Roselle Mutual, proudly insuring the area since 1876.
Can your roof handle extreme hail conditions? Ours can. Check it out. As you can see, our Brinks roof has stood up to the test with 0 damage. As for our competitors, well, theirs did not. Is your roof worn out or needs repair? Know that not all roofers and shingles are created equal. If you need honest feedback whether your roof needs to be repaired or replaced, get a second opinion. And call the Roof Pros at Brinks Exteriors, 920-ROOF-PRO.
This is Iowa, and Avelo Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avelo Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avelo Bank, member FDIC.
We welcome you back here in the Mackey Motors postgame show. Gabe Obert with the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders joining us here. I was just teasing him during the break here that he had a nice dunk tonight. I was wondering if he still had those hops. He says they're still there. It's just time and place. Yep. Take us through that play because you said you had a similar one here just 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago we ran the same play. I mean, it's just if the defender's playing me too hard, you just cut back door. Tanner Oswald throws great passes, and, you just got to finish them. So that's pretty much it.
Gabe, you guys coming off 2 really tough losses, some missed free throws kind of costing you guys games earlier this week. How important was it tonight to come out with the start that this team did tonight?
Yeah, we came out pretty good, solid. I mean, our shots were falling. Our defense was doing pretty good. We really needed this coming into the January games, and I think we played pretty well tonight.
Talk about the defensive effort. Didn't give up double digits in any quarter here tonight. After falling down 3-0, you guys really jumped out in this one. I thought the defense kind of set the tempo. Talk about what you thought went well defensively.
Yeah, we take a lot of pride in defense. Communication, Meyer always talks about in practice, so we take a lot of pride at that, CRB, and we just executed well tonight on the defensive end.
How focused were you guys coming into this one with it being a rivalry game? I know you were joking with Caden Smith, who we'll talk to here in a little bit. You guys get along really well, but this Coon-Glidden game still means something.
Yeah, the Coon-Glidden game, it's always been a rivalry. It always will be. Every time you play Glidden, they always play their best game for us, and we always got to come prepared for that. So, I mean, it's fun playing these guys. Rivalry is still alive, but it's fun.
Sitting right about 500. I think this team's got a chance, though, to make a run here and kind of go on something special here the second half of the season. What do you guys got to do that?
We just need to stay focused and practice, come out with the same confidence we had tonight, stay strict on the defensive end, and I think we could have a good run this season.
Got banged up a little bit in the football season. How close are you to 100%? You feeling pretty good right now?
Yeah, I dislocated my shoulder in the football season, my right shoulder, so I kind of came in a little timid this year, but I'm probably at 90%, so I'm getting pretty close to normal.
Well, I tell you what, fun to watch you play. Congrats on the win tonight. Thanks for coming up.
Yep, thanks, Jeff.
You bet. Gabe Obert again joining us. We're going to get head coach Corey Meyer over here real quick, and we'll get the Crusaders wrapped up. Then we'll talk with the Wildcats here tonight as well. So any Glidden Ralston fans, we'll get you guys covered here in just a moment as well, as head coach Corey Meyer now joining us. And Coach, got to be pleased. Got a good win here tonight. This is usually a place that gives you guys fits. We've talked about that over in the years, but tonight you guys came out and really came out and put on a pretty good show.
Yeah, we talked about that. Obviously, we have not played well over here the last few years, and that's, I think, more than anything, credit to them and maybe not so much us. They've got up for this game, and we haven't. We've been a little bit flat when we came over here, played the last couple of years. And I thought tonight we came out with really good energy from the start. Defensively, had to be happy with that tonight. Yeah, our defense has been good all year. It's our problem's been really on the offensive end. So I thought we did a good job pressuring their guards. We didn't want Smith to catch it on the block, and so we felt if we could pressure them on the perimeter, make those passings inside difficult, we'd have a lot of success. I mentioned something late tonight, Easton Hayes. If you guys can get 8, 10, 12 points out of him every night, he had a good game offensively tonight. This team could become a different ball club. Yeah, and I think a lot of those points came off steals and push-aheads or whatever, where we threw it ahead. And Easton, he's one of the more competitive kids I've ever coached. He plays his tail off defensively. If he can get into the lane, he's got a shot at scoring. What did you see from your offense tonight? Did you see some growth? Well, we spent some time after our last loss against Boyer Valley just talking about some things that we've got to improve on offense. And one of them was when we get a defensive stop or we get a steal, pushing the ball ahead and making the defense work. And I thought we did a much better job of that in the first half. Second half, I thought we took some quick shots early. We didn't even really try to attack their man-to-man. We just took some quick ones, but other than that, I was pretty happy. Coach, 3 games already in the week. You come back to action Monday, I think, with Woodward Academy. So a lot of games here early. How important was this to get this one just for a confidence boost heading into Monday night? Well, it was important. Obviously, this is a tough place to play over here, and he's got them playing hard. They played hard defensively. We only scored 52 points. So this is a big game for us, and like you said, we got Woodward Academy next week, and then we got Peyton Sheridan too, I believe. So. Well, Coach, appreciate you joining us here tonight. Congratulations on the win. Thanks for the coverage. You bet. We'll get Caden Smith with Glidden Ralston working his way over here. We'll get him on in the post game here tonight. Then we'll talk with the Wildcat head coach Tyler Shipley, who is waiting on us as well as Caden getting himself set up here into the post game area. And Caden, I appreciate you waiting. You were the first guy up here. You're the third person I talked to here in the post game, so appreciate the time. You just heard Coach Meyer probably talking. They didn't want to get you started down in the post. How did you feel like they defended you here tonight, and what was effective about it?
That kid down there, I believe Clayberg, he's a pretty big kid. It was just hard getting anything going down there. He had really good post defense, and they just were defending the ball like no other, and we couldn't get things going down low, which we kind of talked about that all week in practice, that we were going to try and get the ball down low, and we just couldn't get that going. How were you trying to counter that? How were you trying to be big? You're a big, strong guy as well. How were you trying to get that post play position down in there? We usually work, so once the ball's on my side, I usually try and post up hard in there and try and just put all my body into that. But, that just wasn't working very well, so, I couldn't really get anything going at all. So. Were they doubling you from somewhere, or was it just one-on-one kind of down in the block when you got it? It mixed every now and again. Sometimes they'd double me on that weak side, and then sometimes I'd just be one-on-one trying to get it open, and yeah, that just didn't happen. What was available for you on kick passes? I know you found Kale, I think, a few times for some threes, but what were you seeing as far as kicking out for shooters? We definitely could have worked the ball in a little more, and then I could have kicked it out some inside and out, some of that to get some three-pointers going. But otherwise, they had some really good defense out there tonight.
senior year, what are you hoping to take away from this year? It's kind of hard to believe. I remember you coming in as a freshman, and I was really impressed with you. Now all of a sudden this is your last year, so it's went quick.
Yeah,
what are you hoping to see here this year?
I just really hope to have some good fun for the rest of the season. I mean, the scoreboard doesn't really reflect anything in our team. I mean, we have a really solid team. We just need to put it all together one night, so I'm just hoping for a good, fun rest of the season, hoping we can get some wins the rest of the year.
Well, I tell you what, appreciate you coming up here tonight. No, it's not always easy to talk after a loss, so appreciate you coming up.
Yep, no
Have a
problem.
great one. Enjoy your weekend, man.
You too. Thank
you bet. Caden Smith again with the Glidden Ralston Wildcats. We're going to get head coach now, Tyler Shipley, over here, and he'll join us here on the broadcast as well. And Coach, appreciate you joining us here tonight. I know a tough loss for the guys tonight. I kind of mentioned it right at the beginning of the postgame that it just seems like offensive woes. You guys struggled in the second half against Cam earlier this week, and tonight kind of those same struggles. Only 8 points in the first quarter, your highest scoring quarter here tonight.
Yeah, that's kind of been the story all year long for us. It's tough because, we've looked at film a lot. Feel like we're getting some decent looks at times. And shots just aren't falling right now. It seems like we got one guy that shoots, pretty decent most games. Tonight it was Kale. He hit 4 threes. It's just got to be one of those games, or I'm waiting for one of those games where we get everybody hitting, because I know we can put more points up than what we have been. But, yeah, it's just been a struggle all year for us.
And you've got shooters. Clucky can shoot. We saw that tonight. Caden Smith's a solid player inside. Ethan Oberding, I really like watching that kid. He plays so hard, can get to the rim, can also shoot. So eventually you got to feel like it's going to tip the other way.
Eventually. That's what I keep waiting for. But, it's one of those things we got to keep working at it. I think a couple things that we could probably do a little bit better is get the ball down low to Caden a little bit more. He played as a sophomore and averaged close to 9 points a game, and I think he's only sitting at like 4 right now. So, and part of that's just we got to get the ball to him. It just went blank.
I know
Ober had 2 threes, and Oswald had 3 threes.
Yep.
So I don't know why I couldn't think of their names all of a sudden, but
it happens, Coach.
We talked about that pregame, that those 2 guys were the only ones that really looked to attempt 3-pointers out there, and we just kind of lost track of them. I think they had like a 16-0 run there in the second quarter, which outside of that, I thought we played them pretty close. So. Yeah, it's just one of those things where, we got to kind of get our offense to keep up with our defense a little bit.
Got a little time off again. I know you're just coming off a break, and now you only had 2 games. Now you don't play again until next Friday against Exira. What do you focus on? Is just getting a lot of shots up? I'm sure that's something you're probably doing anyway.
Yeah, and we do. We try to we do at least a good 20 minutes of shooting just about every practice. So, it's that, and I think we just got to I keep telling our guys we got to kind of pick up our intensity in practice, because the game intensity and our practice intensity is definitely not on the same level, and I think that's our problem, because we actually look fairly decent offensively in practice most of the time. We get pretty good open shots, and guys are hitting in practice. And I think the thing is when we get into games, all of a sudden that defense is just a little bit closer. We got our hands in our faces. Guys are helping out and things like that, so it's a little tougher. So we got to kind of bridge that gap a little bit in practice and game intensity.
Well, Coach, appreciate you hanging around and waiting to talk to us here tonight, letting the Coon guys go in first. Appreciate you joining us here tonight. Enjoy kind of some of the weekend, and best luck coming up Friday against Exira.
Thanks, Jeff.
You bet. Tyler Shipley again with the Glidden Ralston Wildcats. Coon Rapids Bayard picking up the win here tonight. Again, that final at 52-25. We're going to announce our Motor Inn Player of the Game. Not an easy one here tonight. Tanner Oswald, another big game for Coon Rapids Bayard. Gabe Obert had maybe his best game of the season. We talked about Easton Hayes and what he did here tonight. Even Ethan Oberding and Caden Kilclocky with nice games for Glidden Ralston tonight. But I thought Lance Clayberg, with the start he had and some of the things he did on both sides of the floor early in the game, his aggressiveness helped set the tempo. Finished up with 11 points, 8 rebounds, also had 5 steals in the game. So Lance Clayberg is our Motor Inn Player of the Game. It was Coon winning both ends of the doubleheader here tonight, winning the girls' game 49-37. They won the boys' game by a final of 52-25. For Travis Brinks, who shot the video for us here tonight, for Tyler Bruner back in the studio, this is Jeff Blankman saying thank you for listening to basketball coverage here tonight on 93.7 KKRL. Have a great night, everybody.